Are you curious about where are the best places to live in San Diego? Well, in this video, we are going to talk about the 6 best suburbs, and we are getting started right now. Hey everybody, David Calhoun with Keller Williams here in San Diego, California. If you're new to my channel, hit the like and subscribe button below. I post new videos every single week about all things real estate here in San Diego. So let's get started with the best suburbs here in San Diego County. Encinitas has a dense suburban feel and most residents own their homes. There's tons of bars, restaurants, coffee shops, and parks. Many families and young professionals live in Encinitas, and the schools are also rated really highly. So the median home value in Encinitas is $913,000. And if you're gonna rent the house, you can expect to pay about $1,886 a month. Encinitas is located just 25 miles north of San Diego, and there's different neighborhoods here in Encinitas. So there's Old Encinitas. Old Encinitas is a small beachside area featuring a mix of businesses and housing styles. So it's sitting right along the Coast 101, which is a historic highway that runs right along the ocean. The Encinitas Welcome Arch, the famous surf break, and the early 20th century La Paloma Theater are located here. So Old Encinitas is divided from New Encinitas by a low coastal ridge. So New Encinitas is a newer region which features a golf course, many shopping centers, and is composed of larger tract homes. Then there's Olivenhain, a semi-rural region in eastern Encinitas composed of single-family homes, an active 4-H club, and several private equestrian facilities. So if you are into horses, this district might be a good fit for you. Then there's Leucadia, a coastal community of the city. Features tree-lined streets and boulevards. There's art galleries. There's some unique and unusual stores that you would not be able to find anywhere else. There's restaurants along with single-family homes. And then there's tons of beaches. And this also contains beaches as Beacons and Grandview. Things to do in Encinitas, there's the April Street Fair, which is an annual 2-day street fair held every April in downtown Encinitas. There's the Encinitas Bazaar Marketplace, which is a colorful outdoor shopping experience. There's the Deep Pit Barbecue held at the end of May. There's the Encinitas Environment Day held on the 2nd Sunday of June, which is an environmentally themed games and entertainment for families. There's the Lima Bean Fair and Battle of the Beans Cook-Off. That's held in September at the Heritage Museum. And then there is 450 Quail Gardens Drive. And then don't miss the Fall Festival, which is an annual 1-day street fair held each November in downtown Encinitas. There's the Oktoberfest, there's the classic car cruise nights, there's the Wave Crest Woody Meet, which takes place once a year on the 3rd Saturday of September at Moonlight State Beach, which is probably the most popular beach here in Encinitas. But it's the largest rally of wooden body vehicles in the world, and it's free to the public and participants. There's tons of different museums and points of interest here in Encinitas. There's the Lux Museum. There is the Encinitas Historical Society. Other points of interest include the San Diego Botanic Gardens, Self-Realization Fellowship Temple, and Hermitage, as well as gardens that are routinely open to the public. If you like surfing, it's a popular activity here in Encinitas, particularly at Swami's, which is rated in the top 5 surf locations in the world. It's also mentioned in the verse of the Beach Boys song, Surfin' USA. The second suburb is Solana Beach. So Solana Beach is a suburb of San Diego with approximate population of 13,000 people. It's one of the best places to live in California because it offers residents an urban-suburban mix feel. Most residents in Solana Beach own their houses as opposed to renting them. There's also a lot of young professionals and retirees living in Solana Beach. The public schools are also highly rated. However, this does not come cheap. The median home price in Solana Beach is $1.1 million. And if you're gonna rent, the average rent price is $2,132 a month. If you're in Solana Beach, one of the neighborhoods you definitely wanna check out is La Colonia de Eden Gardens. It's one of the oldest residential areas of Solana Beach. There's tons of different things to do. If you're looking for a park, definitely check out Fletcher Cove Park. It's a beautiful park right along the ocean that you do not want to miss. If you're really into hiking, you want to check out Annie's Canyon Trail. And if you don't like any of those and you'd rather just shop, you want to go to the Cedros Design District, where there's tons of different shops, and it's really essentially a shopping mall where you can go find anything you want. If public schools are really important to you, Solana Beach has A+ rated public schools. It also has A+ rating for nightlife, an A- rating for diversity, and an A+ rating for good for families, according to niche.com. The third suburb is Del Mar. So Del Mar is a suburb of San Diego with a population of 4,300 people, so it's really small in a tight-knit community. Del Mar, there are lots of restaurants, coffee shops, and parks. And again, highly rated public schools here in Del Mar. But the median home value is $2 million. However, there's lots of things to do. Some of the places you might want to go to if you're in Del Mar is the Del Mar Racetrack, which held live during the summer and now in the fall. There's the Del Mar Fairgrounds, also hosts the satellite wagering facility, Surfside Race Place, throughout the year when races are not live. There's the San Diego County Fair in Del Mar. There's the Torrey Pines State Beach. There's the Del Mar Antique Show, which is held 3 times a year over the last 50 years. And then there's North Beach, which is known as the Dog Beach here in Del Mar. One of the great things about Del Mar is you really don't need a car to get around. There's unique independent shops and services. There's upscale and casual restaurants. There's boutique hotels. Everything is accessible on foot throughout the heart of the village. So it's easily navigated on a bicycle, and the beaches, many of them are dog friendly. Del Mar has many local events such as Summer Solstice in June, the Twilight Summer Concerts from June to September. There's Taste of Del Mar in September. There's Santa by the Sea in December. There are the farmers market Saturdays every week and much more. So Del Mar is also home to the renowned Del Mar Racetrack, which I mentioned before. And there's thoroughbred horse racing events during the summer and fall. And there's, like I mentioned, the hugely popular San Diego County Fair. Number 4 is Coronado. So Coronado is a suburb of San Diego with a population of just over 23,000 people. There's tons of bars, restaurants, coffee shops, and parks for visitors to take advantage of. Many young professionals and retirees live in Coronado. So public schools are A+ rated according to niche.com. Nightlife is rated an A. Good for families is rated an A. But however, the median home price is over $1.5 million, and the average rent is $2,400 a month. So Coronado is actually a peninsula, and it's connected to the mainland by a strip of land called the Silver Strand. So the Silver Strand, Coronado, and North Island form San Diego Bay. So when you're in Coronado, you do not want to miss the historic Hotel del Coronado. Hotel del Coronado is a famous hotel built in 1888 and is long considered one of the world's top resorts. It's actually listed as a National Historic Landmark and has hosted many notable guests, including George H.W. Bush, Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, George Ford, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Muhammad Ali, Jack Dempsey, Thomas Edison, Magic Johnson, Willie Mays, Babe Ruth, Oprah Winfrey, and Robert Downey Jr. So I highly recommend you at least visit Hotel del Coronado if you are in that city. Number 5 is Rancho Santa Fe. So Rancho Santa Fe is a suburb of San Diego with just 2,500 people. So it's by far the smallest suburb that we're covering today. Again, public schools are rated an A+ in Rancho Santa Fe. Housing, though, is rated a C-. And this is really due to the median home value at $2 million. Median rent is $2,585 a month. So definitely an expensive suburb to live in. And the last suburb we're going to cover today is Carlsbad. So Carlsbad is a city in northern San Diego County with a population of 113,000 people. It's rated as one of the best places to live in California. Most of the residents there own their houses. There's tons of restaurants, coffee shops, and parks. There's different quadrants in Carlsbad. There's the northwest quadrant, which includes the downtown village. The barrio and old Carlsbad is also there. It was the first part of Carlsbad to be settled. And homes in this quadrant range from the 1950s cottages and bungalows to the elegant mansions on the hill overlooking the ocean. It's also home to the Hosp Grove Park, a grove of eucalyptus trees, relatively untouched by development, and now designated by the city for recreational use. So the northwest quadrant is located just west of El Camino Real and north of Palomar Road. Then there's the northeast quadrant, and the northeast quadrant actually has larger lots for the single family homes. And this older area is known as Chestnut Hills, and the newer developments around are Calavera Hills. Then there's the southeast quadrant of Carlsbad, and this is a master plan community. And this features newer, expensive homes. They're set among hillsides and golf courses. There's the Alga Norte Community Park and permanent open spaces. It includes Bressi Ranch, which is super popular, and the La Costa neighborhoods of Rancho La Costa. There's La Costa Ridge, La Costa Oaks, La Costa Greens, La Costa Valley, and Rancho Carrillo. In 1965, La Costa gave its name to the Gold Medal Golf Resort and the La Costa Resort and Spa, which now is known as the Omni La Costa Resort and Spa. There's tons of different activities in Carlsbad. If you have small children, you'll want to check out Legoland. There is the Sea Life Aquarium, which is really close, but it's the first of its kind in North America, featuring unique hands-on and Lego-themed exhibits. If you're into flowers, there's the Flower Fields of Carlsbad, which, just blooming giant flowers transform the hillsides. There's wagon rides that will take you through this area. So it's really a cool place to visit. There's Kids Day here, there's the Bluegrass Day, and there's arts and crafts fairs and more. If you're a music lover, there's the Museum of Making Music. But maybe you're just looking for a relaxing drive. You can drive down Historic 101 from Oceanside all the way down to La Jolla. So there you have it. Those are 6 of the best suburbs to live in here in San Diego County. If you are considering a move to San Diego, watch this video where I discuss the pros and cons of living here in San Diego. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.